Yes and no. I mean, it's different in the sense that it's right now. It's in the moment and it's time. So I think the excitement of opening day, at least for me, it always feels new. It always feels there's something special about it. So in that sense, yeah, it feels different because it's this one, and I'm just thankful for the next one. It's always good to have another one.
Are there reasons you could play your best football of your career this year, and what might those reasons be?
Are there reasons?
Yeah. I mean, people want to call you an old man and all that, but you haven't been hit a ton, so maybe you got a lot left.
Yeah, it's just I don't know if there's reasons. I think every player across the league right now plans on playing the best ball of his career. I mean, that's everybody's focus, and so mine would be no different. So I don't know if. I don't look for reasons why, other than I think everybody wants to always be better than they were the last time they went out. And so, no matter how good you play or whatever, you want to play well. So that's my focus. So I don't know if I can give you reasons other than I just want to play good football for this team, help us win.
Are you still real confident in this running game, considering what happened at the end of camp and to get to 53?
Yeah, I am. I think we're just fine. I trust our leadership, decision makers, and as far as right now too, the starting five has not changed as far as who we have up front, and so I feel confident in our running game, and again, like I've said before, running games a lot of times, and especially this week, it's the good ones. It's kind of a war of attrition. You got to get runs and runs and runs called, and you wear on people, and then you break big ones, and that's how you build a good running game. So when you're not playing a full game, you don't have kind of the full scope to do that. So I hope that, and that's our thought process.
What area do you think this offense has made the most progress since the start of training camp?
I think the area that we've made the most progress in is just I definitely feel like we've grown in the passing game as far as kind of we have a lot, but narrowing down the things that we feel like we're going to be good at with our guys, and that's just like we said in training camp. Is you learn who the guys that you have and what they're good at, and then being able to tailor it. So I think we've grown in that area, and you can almost say that about the running game too. I think we've figured out some things that we feel like we'll be better at, and so I think that's the main area of growth. Though, as I look at it, is the detail of the passing game and where we've come from the start of camp to now.
Did you throw the ball when you were in Chicago? Did you throw a lot to the backs there? Trestman likes to throw the ball to the back. So is this kind of second nature for you?
Yes, I think if you're going to be good at throwing the football in this league, the backs will be a part of it, especially in our system. Because you're going to get yourself into games and things like that, especially if you're good at throwing the football where there's coverage. You're seeing coverage and drop coverage, and you got to play the ball underneath. And so absolutely, that's part of it. Had a fantastic back there in Matt Forte who's able to do that for us, and so we feel like the guys here, with Crow and Sean and Duke and even Malcolm Johnson's skill set, there's a reason why he's here, and so we feel like those guys can work underneath and are very good in the passing.
Does Duke remind you of anybody that you played with?
Golly, that's tough. It's still early for him, so that's tough. But I say that because he's got a different skill set. Maybe a little bit different than some of the guys I've played with. But his feel in the passing game reminds me a lot of how Matt Forte was in the past. Just the feel and his shake and all that stuff. So I'm anxious to see him continue to develop. We still haven't seen a lot of it. So we'll see as we bring him along.
Josh, not that you've ever taken anything for granted, for a career, but at 36, do you start to savor every snap?
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm, because of my journey and the things that I've gone through, I think this back half I've taken it. I'm appreciative of those things that happened to me because it allowed me to. It really focused me on making the most of every day, really, and it's a great way to live. and I'm thankful for that. And it makes going out to practice, going through training camp practice, all those things. Whereas maybe there was a point in my career where it was kind of drudgery and here we go. It's like, man, you're excited to walk into a facility and have a place to work and all those things. And so absolutely very thankful for that.
Because I hear you yelled Jim Gray's name throughout all pass. I mean, were you always that guy, kind of?
I don't know, not necessarily. I think it just part of having fun, and it's just something. I don't know. I don't know why I did it the first time I did it, but now I do it every day to start practice. I find Jim, throw him a ball, and kind of get it going. And I just appreciate how Jim comes to work every day. He comes to work, and he's a pro's pro. He always knows what to do. He always works hard. And so I think it puts us all in a good mood to see Jim catch a ball to start a practice.
Josh, is the mindset different this week?